Hello friends, welcome. In this video, we are going to discuss TallyPrime edit log utility in Tally application. So if you go to tallysolutions.com downloads page, you can see there are two applications that are released by Tally company, and one is TallyPrime 5.0 and one more TallyPrime edit log. In this TallyPrime 5.0 also edit log feature is available. You can control that whether you wanted to use the feature or not. And first I'll show you how to enable edit log in normal TallyPrime. So currently in my laptop I have normal Tally already installed. To check that, go to help and click on the button upgrade. You will see currently I have TallyPrime release 5.0. So here, let's say I'm going to create a company in the name of, let's say, Measures V Solutions. In this company, if you wanted to use edit log, go to configure and make sure here you need to use the option called as set edit log applicability yes. After that, again on the company creation screen in the right side, you can see there is an option called as enable edit log. So in this normal Tally application, you can enable edit log, you can disable edit log. If you don't want, keep this option as no, and if you wanted to use edit log facility, make sure to enable this. So in this way, you can enable edit log in normal TallyPrime 5.0. If your company already created, go to company, select alter and go to V Solutions, and first click on F12 configure and make sure to enable edit log applicability yes, and then here you need to enable. In this way you can control edit log feature in normal TallyPrime 5.0. Now we talk about exclusive TallyPrime edit log 5.0 version. I am going to close this Tally. And now I am going to download TallyPrime 5.0 download, and now once the downloading is completed, you can double click on this application to start installation. So I'm going to click on that particular setup file to start installation. This time I don't want to lose my normal Tally. I will create this as a new icon. Now it is asking you to update your existing TallyPrime 5.0. If I click on the button update, my existing TallyPrime 5.0 will be changed to TallyPrime edit log 5.0. But I don't want to update the old one. For this edit log, I wanted to create a new icon. So go to more actions and I select the option as install new and then install. So here one more icon will be created on my desktop, and I close this. So on my desktop you can see there are two applications, one is TallyPrime and one more TallyPrime edit log. So if you wanted to use Tally for your proprietary partnership firm, you can use normal Tally. If you wanted to use Tally application for your company's commercial purposes, you must use TallyPrime edit log as per MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs Rules and Regulations. So in the next video, we'll see how we can track these features. So make sure you can use normal Tally or you can use exclusive edit log. In both versions, edit log is available, but in normal Tally, you can control whether you want or don't want. But in edit log itself, the feature is already activated. So I'll go and create a company just to show you. Here I'm creating a company in the name of, once again, V Solutions, let's say example 1. So here, if you go to F12 configure, you cannot see edit log feature as it is already activated. You cannot disable that. Okay. So here also you cannot see edit log feature. So in normal Tally application for that company, if you want edit log, you can enable. If you don't want, you can disable. But now you are in Tally edit log version itself, the feature will be pre-activated. So you cannot disable that, right? So in this way, you can enable TallyPrime edit log feature in Tally application. In the next video, we'll see edit log tracking, right? Thank you. Hello friends, welcome. In this video, we will continue our discussions to the discussions of edit log. In the previous video, we just discussed how to enable edit log. In this video, we will be discussing how to use edit log feature to check the altered transactions. The main concept of edit log is to understand when the transaction was originally recorded, if it is altered, when it is altered, if there is any changes, what is the value before alteration and what is the value after the alteration. Make sure this edit log feature can be used by companies and also other than companies for internal data control. For companies it is mandatory, for other than companies it is optional, but still if you wanted to use this feature you can use. Right, let's get started. So as of now, if you see, there is a company called as V Solutions 1 and number of vouchers entered is going to show as 0. And just to make you understand, I am going to show you some ledgers and later I will modify, then I'll show you the difference. Okay, yeah. So first I am going to take one GST number, and to create the ledgers, I go to create ledger and I click on the button fetch details using GST number. I got a company information, control A. Right now this is a company information. I'm going to save this as a sundry creditor. Okay, control A. Now I created a ledger without any opening balance for Deal Dhamal, and one more ledger I'm going to create for Sagar Computers. I click on this button, paste the GST number, I got control A. Now here I am going to provide some opening balance, let's say 1000 rupees for sample, control A. So just now I created two ledgers, one without opening balance, two with opening balance, and this is the original data just now I have provided. And I go to chart of accounts and I go to ledgers. Here in the right side you can see basis of values. You can use the shortcut key control plus B for basis of values and show report for all ledgers. So whenever I click on all, I am getting all of them, control A, all the ledgers I am getting. Again go to basis values. Here if I go to altered ledgers, I'll be getting empty mostly because there is no alterations, only original data was recorded, there is no altered data, correct? That's keep it in mind. Now I go to alter, I go to ledger, I am selecting Deal Dhamal, and earlier there is no opening balance. For this I am going to add 1 lakh rupees as opening balance, control A. So for the first time the ledger created without opening balance and then the ledger updated with some opening balance. Go to chart of accounts, ledgers in the right side, basis of values, show report for, I go and select as, if I select all the ledgers, I'll be getting all the ledgers, but I wanted to see what are the change only for altered vouchers. So show report only for altered ledgers, control J. Now I'll be getting only one ledger, that is Deal Dhamal. Now I wanted to see what are the changes. So first press enter. When you are in alteration screen, in this screen press the shortcut key Alt plus Q. Alt plus Q is a shortcut key in Tally application for viewing edit logs. So it is going to give you totally, there are two edit logs. The number one shows when was the first version. The first version of this data was created on 16th November 423, and second version means altered data was created on 1625. I hit enter, and here if I click on the button configure, I can see show alter values only. If I keep this no, I'll be getting a lot of options. It may become difficult to understand what is altered. So press F12 and enable show altered values only. then Control A. Then I can see in version 1 opening balance was blank, in version 2 opening balance was added as 1 lakh. In F12, if you keep this no, still you will be getting all options including the changes which are highlighted in red color. If you see the red color, in version 1 there is no opening balance. In version 2 the balance is available was 1 lakh. Let's say still if there is any third modification, you can use plus sign and minus sign to see version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4. What are the signs? Plus sign and minus sign you can use to see the versions of alterations. As there is no third version, it is repeating me only version 1 and version 2. So in this way you can check the edit log for ledgers. Same thing can also be used for items. I go and create an item. Let's say the name of the item was Nokia watch. Here I'm going to add HSN number 910291. Name of the item, that is item description, Nokia watch, taxable under 18%. The HSN number I provided was 9102 at the beginning point. Again I go to the option alter and then go to stock item. For same Nokia watch, I am going to add HSN number 910291. Earlier I created 9102, then I have added 91 in addition to that. Then to check that, go to chart of accounts. This time go for stock items and go to the option basis values, all items, altered stock. If I go to all, I'll be getting all. There is only one item. If I go to show report for altered stocks, I can see the same item. Now just press enter to get the screen. Here you press alt plus Q to see the edit log. Alt plus Q is a shortcut key for what? Edit log. Now press enter, you will be getting the version. Now it is very difficult to understand, right? So press F12 and show altered values only, yes, and Control A. What are the alterations? Earlier the HSN code what was added as 9102 and later it is changed to 910291, which you can see in a red color, right? So we have checked ledger edit log and the item edit log. We also check for vouchers edit log. Okay, I go to vouchers. Just for an example, I am going to show as a receipt voucher. Cash to capital. Let's say in the business capital was introduced. I am going to add a name as just capital and then go for capital account. Let's say rupees 10 lakhs was introduced. Now there is no narration and the introduction capital was 10 lakhs. This is the first entry, right? I am recording one more entry, that is capital investment. Let's say this time the capital was invested in bank. So bank to capital, let's say another 15 lakhs. So cash to capital, the entry was 10 lakhs and bank to capital, the entry was 15 lakhs. These two entries are recorded just now and there is no modifications right now, right? So how you can check the edit log? Two methods. Go to day book and here basis of values, show all vouchers, you will be getting all entries. Control A, basis of values, show report for altered. I will be getting blank because those two entries are newly recorded and there is no alterations to the vouchers. Now I shown you how to check the same in day book, right? So let's say in the same day book, if you open a transaction and if you press alt plus Q, you will be getting version activity was 1 and it is created. And here if you see, only version 1 can be shown because there is no modification inside. You can see the same report even from ledger statement also. For that, display more report, account books, ledger. Here by opening cash also you can see the transaction. By opening bank also you can see individual transaction. By opening capital also you can see the same particular transaction. Again go to basis of values and you can see all vouchers, altered vouchers, non-altered voucher. If I go to all vouchers, I can see two entries, basis value. If I go to altered vouchers, I can see blank because there is no alteration was done, right? Now I go to vouchers. Sim, page up, page up. First, for cash, I'm going to change this 10 lakhs to 11 lakhs. First time it is recorded as 10 lakhs and then I changed it to 11 lakhs. Again, by going to page up, I'm going to change this to 12 lakhs and control A. See, I have taken cash to capital was 10 lakhs. Then I changed it to 11 lakhs. Then I changed it to 12 lakhs. Now I'm going to replace it by 13 lakhs. So go to again to a day book. I open 12 lakhs value. I changed it to 13 lakhs. So their total modification was 3 times. So within the day book, you can click on the button. See, out of these 2 entries, for cash to capital and bank to capital, I have made modifications only on cash to capital voucher, that is receipt number 1, right? So if I click on basis of values, if I see all vouchers, I can see all vouchers on screen. But whenever I click on basis of values and go and select report only for altered voucher, out of 2 I'll be getting only 1 voucher because only for this I made some changes, right? So I wanted to see what are the changes. Press enter. When you are in the voucher, press the shortcut key Alt plus Q and you can see there are totally 3 modifications and 1 creation. So version 1 is all about the creation. I hit enter. So by default you will be getting a lot of options. Now it is going to show version 1, use the minus sign. You can see version 1 and 2 again minus sign. 2 and 3 again minus, and you can see 3 and 4. If you wanted to see only the modifications, press F12 and make sure to enable show altered values only. If you keep this no, you will be getting a lot of data, so you cannot focus what was the changes. To focus only on the changes values, press F12 and make sure to enable show altered values only. Now I can see I can switch between version to version using plus sign and minus sign from the keyboard. So in this way you can track the edit log. So this is a functionality of edit log in TallyPrime application. In this company I did not created any users, so you can see the username as unknown, security not enabled. In next series of videos I'm going to show you how to manage users in Tally application, right? Thank you. Hello friends, welcome. In this video, we are going to discuss how to enable security features in Tally application, how to create admin account and user accounts in Tally application. As an accounts admin, I wanted to see which data entered by Chandra, Kumar and Mohan, and they are my accountants or data entry operator. As an accounts admin, I wanted to review which data entered by which particular person, right? So we're going to see that. So first, make sure if your company already created and available on screen, go to company and go to the option security and make sure to enable control user access to company data. Control user access to company data, yes. Or if you are creating a new company, even on company creation screen also, you can press F12 and make sure to enable the option use user access control. If you are creating a company on company creation screen, press F12 and go and enable user access control. If your company already created, go to company and go to the option called as security. Select the option security and just make sure to enable this yes, and then create your admin account. I am going to name the admin account as Ravi, and let's say I'm going to use the password as left parenthesis, right parenthesis, admin in between, right? So that's my password, and confirm the same password as copy paste. So it is giving me a warning, forgetting your password will render your data inaccessible. It's okay. And the next, email ID for browser access. For this company, if you wanted to access the data from cloud, let's say I have a company located in Hyderabad, but I went to Bangalore or Delhi or on my official duty. But from Bangalore and Delhi, I wanted to see my company's data. So I need to have browser access. So I also can provide using what email ID you wanted to check your data. So you can confirm your email ID as well. Then enable Tally audit feature. If you wanted to see audit features, you also can use them. I wanted to use audit features. And what is this? This allow opening in educational mode. If you are using Tally in education mode and if you don't want to give access of your company to anyone in education mode, you can keep this yes. If you keep this no, anyone can use your company by providing username and password even in education mode also. It's okay. Yeah, and then add users after saving security settings. Yes, I wanted to add even users also. Yes, and Control J. Now immediately I am getting users screen. If you don't want to create users right now, you can go back. Now how many accounts I created? Ravi, one admin account I created. Go to company. Now you can see a new option has been added in the name of users and password. Now I am using which account? Ravi as a admin account. I first click on the button shut and V Solutions 1 shut. Now my company has been closed. If I reopen V Solutions 1, it will be asking me to confirm the password. Whenever I want to leave the premises, I will shut my company and then leave. Whenever I come back to my position to open the company, I must enter the username and the password. Okay, only if I provide the right username and password, I'll be able to access the data. Now any entry if I'm going to record right now will be recorded on my name only. So I go to vouchers. Just for example, I'm recording cash to capital, let's say example 10,000 rupees. Now this entry will be recorded on the name of Ravi as admin only. Control A. Yeah, and if you wanted to see this in edit log, go to daybook and go to basis of values. I go all entries and I am selecting this 10,000 entry, open alt Q, and you can see here version 1 created, and this is username is Ravi and this is created on 1655. By 455 this entry was recorded. It's okay. Yeah, in future again I go to daybook. I'm opening same 10,000 value. I'm going to make it 11,000. So again I go to daybook, open this 11,000 transaction, alt plus Q. I can see it is actually created by Ravi on 16th November by 4:55 and immediately it is altered. But I wanted to see what is the value at initial stage, what is the value after that. Press enter on any one. You can see version 1, version 2. Version 1 the amount was 10,000. In the alteration, this is the creation amount was 10,000, altered amount was 11,000. In this way you can track. As we already enabled audit feature also, you also can go to display more report, statement of accounts, tally audit. Here also I can see user wise data, Ravi administrator. So if you see in April there are totally 3 entries. Out of the first 2 entries are going to show as unknown, because in the previous video I recorded these 2 when there is no user accounts was created. Now I created one user. So before creating users, if any data available, that will be on the head of admin only. Please keep that in mind. Yeah, and I can track user wise data or I can track voucher wise user wise data also. So I can track in any way. This is audit feature, right? Because I already activated audit features, I can still have this access also. So go to company, go to security. Under this security, if you don't want audit features, you can disable this. If you disable this, you can see only edit logs but not the user wise vouchers, user wise data, user wise masters. Because I have activated audit features, I also can see extra display more reports, statement of accounts. I can see tally audit. Here I can see user wise data or voucher wise user wise data also. Now this is the data entered by Ravi. Yeah, now as there is no users available, if you go to users, I can see Ravi user type as administrator. Now we will see how to create sub users also. So I wanted to create Chandra, Kumar, Mohan as a sub users. So go to company, go to users and password. Only admin can create users. So go to users and password. I am creating data entry operator, username Chandra, and the password ABCD. Data entry, and one more account I'm going to create as Mohan, data entry Mohan, and the Mohan password was WXYZ. Now I created totally 3 additional users. So 1 admin, 3 users. Go to company and I can click on the button change user, or I can go shut. Shut means close. Now admin created 3 users. Now I'm going to open same V Solutions 1 company. This time I'm going to log in using Chandra and the password of Chandra. Then open. Now this is the default view of Chandra account. Chandra cannot see balance sheet. Chandra cannot see any other things because Chandra is a data entry operator. By default, maximum features will be disallowed to all users. Only as an admin, I can see everything on my Tally. But if you once create user accounts, you need to allow or disallow what features you wanted to. As an accounts admin, I can control what feature I must allow them, what feature I must disallow them. By default, maximum features will be disallowed. They cannot even see your balance sheet, closing stock, stock summary. If let's say I click on go to and search for balance sheet, if you try to open balance sheet, you will be getting error stating that no access allowed. Say I go to vouchers. In vouchers, I try to go for create option. Still, I'll be getting no access allowed. By default, all the data entry operators are allowed to use existing ledgers, existing item, and then they can just pass a vouchers. They cannot utilize maximum features by default. Still, I can give them permissions to use any particular feature. That we'll discuss in the next video. As of now, I am going to pass one more capital receipt voucher, let's say for 100 rupees, and control it. This is the entry recorded by Chandra, right? And then go to company and then go for shut. Shut means you can say log out. Now Chandra recorded one entry, then went log out. And then go to V Solution. This time I am going to log in same with a admin account. Yeah, enter. So this time if I go to, let's say first I'll show you edit log. So in the day book, I'm opening 100 transaction and Alt plus Q. I can see this is the version 1 data created by Chandra, right? Yeah. Again, I can see even audit features also. Go to display more reports, statement of accounts, Tally audit. If I go to users under Chandra as a data entry operator, you can see one entry was recorded. You also can see the date also. So capital entered by Chandra, receipt. So in this way you can track. Now if I make any changes here, now this is 100 rupees is added by Chandra. If I go and make it 101 and control A, and then it will comes to from Chandra user to Ravi. Now Chandra name is removed because Chandra entry altered by Ravi. Go to Ravi entries. If you see 101, this is entered by Ravi, you can see, right? So in this way it will go and open this transaction Alt Q. Again you can see the data was created by Chandra and altered by Ravi. Yeah, from Ravi entry if you see there are 2 versions. First data created by Chandra and this is altered by Ravi. So creation date 5/2, alteration date was 5/3. So the actual balance was 100 and the modified balance was 101. In this way you can see, right? So here we are discussing 2 things. One is the edit log, one more is the Tally audit feature. Using these both, you will have full control over the data. So right, in this way you can use edit log and Tally audit features together in Tally application. Thank you.